Greetings, everyone. This is going to be a shout out to some of my subscribers. I appreciate all of you. Just remember that, okay? If you're new or if you're a long time subscriber, same difference. But I'm going to shout out Nicole. Nicole, it was so wonderful to connect with you on Instagram. As I explained to you why I reached out, just to say thank you, because I noticed you were always, liking the pictures and, not really saying anything, but I had to connect with you. And I was so happy to find out that you're one of my longtime subscribers. And I want to say thank you for your commitment and your support. I really appreciate it. There are a lot of folks also that I want to welcome. For example, Trish Too Real. Thank you so much, Trish, for subscribing to my channel. I've been watching you for a long time. I forget your first name, but something Jamaican. When you had that first name, I was watching you, and your storytelling sometimes is so interesting. And then I also want to shout out Zoisha and her husband. Thank you guys for watching my channel. I think Zoisha, I think you're still in Jamaica at the moment, enjoying married life. Bless up yourself. And I always look forward to seeing your videos. Some of these folks that I'm mentioning, they have big platforms, and it doesn't matter to me if you're a huge platform or small. I say bless up yourself. I try to support all Jamaican people. One of the people that I'm watching now is Alicia Kim and Boo. Now, when I need a good laugh, and when you talk about the pranksters, the king and queen of pranking, it's got to be Alicia Kim, and of course, King and Shay. These guys, they don't need me calling their names here. I'm just talking about people who I watch and how I support these ones, forever. And of course, there are other persons that I've mentioned in the past that I watch. Sometimes I come out here and I might do a critique of some of the channels, and sometimes people get offended, but I don't mean any harm. There's no one that is on social media that I dislike. And to be honest with you, if I might share a secret, sometimes my husband will say, how could you watch that person again after that person this openly disrespect you? But I'm like, it's all about the love for me. So even when people are rude to me or try to shade me or whatever, I still love them. I still care for them. I get very excited about seeing Jamaicans on social media. Do have some African American people that I watch as well, but mostly Jamaican people. I'm happy to see, for the most part, the presentation, and just how funny some of our people are and how entertaining they can be. I mentioned Amari. Sometimes people are afraid to associate with people who they claim to be negative, but I think all persons have the ability to do great, and it doesn't matter how they present themselves. Sometimes I believe that everyone has redeeming qualities. So I watch everybody, good, bad, and the indifferent. There are times when I can't really give too much of my time to certain things if it's negative, but I still wish them well, because everybody has a platform and everyone has people who like them. So yes, thanks to my new subbies. I'll do another video to really name some of the other new ones, but I just wanted to shout out Nicole, and I wanted to shout out Zoisha and Trish Too Real, and just say bless up yourself. Thank you for your support. For my American supporters, I'm asking you, if you like a content, to share it, because my content doesn't show up so much in the algorithm. And it is not that I'm not doing the thing. It's not that I don't have the content that is worthy of being, out there. But the thing, let's face it, when you're going to be, dealing with certain issues and talking about certain things, you can't expect that you're going to be promoted. And so I rely on my supporters to share the content with a friend, or with someone who you feel like this story or this message resonate with you. There are things that you're not going to like, just like everyone else. We have times when something connects, and so when you make those connection and you feel that you want to support the channel, you can share it. Because I am at that point now where I feel that I should be capitalizing on some of the content. Now, those that are political, I'm not expecting to, you know, capitalize on that. But there are intentions that I have. And let's face it, the funding is going to come from the platform that I'm working for, which is YouTube. But the only way that can happen is if the content is shared and it finds itself in a place where I can monetize it. Okay. I've always said that this doesn't mean nothing to me, but going forward, there are things that I want to do. And so those that qualify for monetization, it's only your assistance that can do it. As I've always said, I feel more comfortable, earning those pennies on YouTube than putting you in a position where you feel like you have to, pay. Now, before the video ends, I want to ask you if you remember when you joined this channel or how long you've been watching, just to gauge, how long, our journey together has been. If you could remind me, perhaps if you remember the first video you ever watched, or the first time you watched it. Now you can't tell me, where I was in terms of my subscription, because I kind of hit that a long time ago, because I didn't want that to influence folks from coming or not coming. And I recently hit another milestone, and I'm very grateful because, as I said before, I used to sit in front of my computer screen and do these videos. And then, the last 2 years I've been using my phone, and now I'm saving for camera. So yeah, that's why I'm saying, I am hoping to start, putting my content out there, and allow it to get the views that will, generate some kind of, money. I don't want to use my money, to be honest with you. I don't want to use my funds to buy equipment or whatever, although that would be my fun, but you know what I mean. So, you know how they say encouragement strengthens labor? Now I'm saying, as I grow and the channel grows and you grow with me, I'd like to sort of up the ante and start to create, better visuals. At the moment, I'm doing a voiceover on most of my videos, but, in time, I want to do some different things. I also want to start a relationship channel so that I can separate these two things, because people have a lot of questions, especially when it comes to long distance relationship. And wow, have I got stories. And there are a lot of people who are in these long distance relationship that need pointers. And so, it's in the works. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up right now. And I say stay blessed, everyone.